Previously on
Protect the princess!
The door gave away. He's still here. Nice.
Ritona, are you sure it's okay to enter without Mr. Hertzon's permission?
I'm certain that he won't mind, yeah?
Wait, how can you be so certain though? We only know him for a few hours. Wait!
Mr. Hertzon! Mr. Hertzon! Hertzy, bruh! Are you here?
Ritona, there's someone over there!
Hertzwan, we have something urgent to discuss with you, buddy.
I hear something groaning. Ritona, it doesn't sound human either.
Oh, it's human, alright.
Ritona, what do you make of Mr. Hertzwan's reaction?
I cannot say, my lady. One thing I can say, though, there's a lot of bad history associated with Rune. With what we've learned since our encounter with Rudo Zivitz this afternoon, I feel as if we may have bit off more than we could chew. But seeing as Hertzwan has provided us with a lead, I suggest we take up his offer and proceed to evils before the specific time tomorrow night.
Do you think we could get there and ask around now? I bet we might learn something new.
I don't see why not, yeah, princess.
I'm sorry, Ritona, but I just can't wait until tomorrow night. I need to know.
I understand, my lady. In fact, we don't have much time too, so yeah, let's do it! Let's head over there now and see if there's a patron or anything that might help us. There's always a chance that we could run into this Alba's character before tomorrow, right?
Indeed.
Alright. The tavern! I've never seen so many people drinking this much before the early evening. It's making me thirsty.
I think having an early ale is good, if it gives them enough energy to make it to the early evening.
Hello again, girls! My, you're a sight for sore eyes. A pair of ripe, beautiful blossom gracing this run of the tavern. You remember us. Your memory is commendable, especially for working in an establishment as popular as this. How could I forget doves as dazzling as you two? If I did, I'd bash me thick noggins until it got jogging, yeah.
Attention everyone! That fella there is walking out the last order of the service!
Oh.
We ain't taking no more orders! Come back again soon for the evening service!
Oh, geez, I'm really sorry, girls. I know you came out of your way, but could you please come back again for tonight's dinner service? I'll be sure to serve you again. To be honest, we weren't hoping for a meal when we came here today. You weren't? We have a question that we need to ask, and we're hoping to find out what here, about Alba, yeah.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is urgent. Do you know anybody here by the name of Albus?
Albus? You mean Albus Foster? Of course I know him. He's one of our dear regulars. Could you describe his physical appearance for us? We need to put a name to a face, you know. Oh, sure. He's a quite shy-looking middle-aged gent. But don't let his soft-looking mouth fool ya. His smarts are sharper than our butcher's cleaver. I think he works at the Zivitz Enterprise too. He doesn't come around much anymore, but when he does, he's always eats dinner over there. The waiter pointing out of a specific seat near the center of the tavern. That's perfect. Thank you for your assistance, sir. I never knew that Mr. Foster wasn't to term with his age yet. That shyly devil, I suppose the younger ladies go for the shy act, huh? If he's had this much success with it already.
Huh?
Typical. Goddamn. It's not like that, man. Damn. I'm going to kindly inform you that your line of thought is gravely mistaken, alright? We only asked that our question be answered. We didn't need the extra commentary, alright? Or the misconception of your infuriation fantasies.
You look scary when you're angry, Ritona.
Well, no shit, princess. Cause we're here to find him, and we don't got time for getting all the shit, alright? So let's go! What should we do now, milady? We can return later to the tavern tonight to see if Albus is around.
Huh? Ritona, look over there!
Huh? Rune! Wait!
Good afternoon, Miss Sophie and Miss Ritona.
A spark jolted throughout my entire body from shock. Are you okay, Rune?
Rune!
What's going on? What happened to your eyes? They're lifeless. This time, Rune doesn't just appear to lack emotion. She feels lifeless. I don't know any other way to accurately elaborate this eeriness, but I would liken her to a doll. How can she alive or be alive when she feels so devoid of life? Devoid, I mean, God.
I have been looking for you two. I sincerely apologize for being unable to meet with you both at the appointed time.
There wasn't a speck of sincerity to be felt as Rune arched her body downward in a bow.
Rune? Why? What happened to you? Why didn't you meet us or meet with us? This is the sediment stone Master Ruso confiscated from me earlier today. This is the reason I wanted to meet with you both this afternoon, but my carelessness greatly delayed that meeting. Please take this. The stone is all yours.
Forget about the fucking stone. Yo, what happened? Did that man do anything to you? Who is Rudo Zivitz and what is he to you, huh? Why do you call him Master Rudo?
Because Rudo Zivitz is my master and owner.
Was it my imagination, or did Rune grin out the corner of her mouth just now? It is a variable expression that is entirely dependent on whatever emotion a person associated with, but Rune's emotional detachment from the grin is abnormal.
Owner? You are not an object, nor do you belong to anyone, Rune. Why would you call him your owner? Because I am an object, Miss Sophie.
She spoke those words without any hint of hesitation, her voice clear and sharp as crystal. What in the... I don't believe it. Rune! Is he holding you against your will? Is he blackmailing you? What the fuck is going on?
Master Rudo is neither holding me against my will, nor is he blackmailing me. I am willingly in the employ of Master Rudo. As I am willingly here meeting with you both.
What was that? It was slight, but no matter how much I tried to convince myself otherwise, it was a sign of emotion.
You don't appear to be at his side willingly, Rune. You can't fool me.
My lady!
Rune, please. Please tell us everything. We want to help you. I thought we were friends. I do not have the authority to make nor become friends with anyone. And my name is Sara. I sincerely apologize for giving you both the incorrect name during our first session or first encounter. Please address me as Sara from this moment forward. Whether we will have any moments after today remains uncertain.
Sara bowed deeply once more, and formed her lips into another seemingly innocuous but lifeless smile.
No, Rune!
Artificial.
That is the most appropriate description for Rune, or Sara. Everything about her seemed off from the moment I met her. The indistinguishable presence, the expressions devoid of emotions, and the lifelessness. Every word she speaks, every action she performs, it all feels so artificial and inhuman. Her formulaic and emotionless responses to our concerns from our encounter thus far are evidence of my assertions. I must attend to other business now, so unless there is anything else, I bid you both a good day. What? Wait a second! Rune, Sara, whatever name it is you go by, I mean, before you leave, there's something I wanted to ask, or to say. No matter how devoid of emotion you try to phrase your frigid responses, both Selfin and I consider you our friend. Sara had turned and stared, walking in the opposite direction, until my statement stopped her. If there's anything that we can do to help you, please don't hesitate to ask, aight? Just tell us the truth. If you're not being held against your will, and if you're not being forced to labor away for Rudolzivits, then what is that keeps you bound to him, huh? Why do you feel attached to him so much even though he treats you like an object? Is it something she can't disclose in full confidence to others? What is that compels her to choose to stay with Rudolzivis? No matter how she tried to hide it, Rune doesn't appear to be staying by Rudolzivits' side willingly. Then why? You don't have to subject yourself to this or his brand of treatment. We are all free to make our own decisions. If she really is staying at his side by choice, then there's little that we can do to help her. If you don't want us to get involved anymore than we are, then... Miss Ritona! She cuts me off. You have the wrong idea. Does a hammer question its role as a tool? Does it curse its own destiny?
We're saying this because we're friends, Rune! What the fuck?
I am not being held against my will, nor do I question my purpose. If this has not dawned upon you yet, I will clarify this once more for you. I do not have any authority because I am property of Zivis Corporation. I do not have the freedom to make my own decision because I am property of Zivis Corporation. I do not have the right to feel attached towards Master Rudo. I am an object. I am a tool. I am the hammer. She spoke in succession without a single hint of emotion this time. That shouldn't be possible. No one could drown themselves in such depression without struggling to intake a single breath of air. This thing is not a girl we met yesterday. She's not our Rune. Who the fuck are you? Goodbye, Miss Sophie and Miss Ritona. Shit. How could Rune have changed so much over the course of a day? This is the worst scenario that neither of us could have even imagined possible. God damn. I glanced at Selfie and saw Flame raging with her sky blue eyes. Yeah, I could see that. My lady.
What's up?
Ritona, I can't remember the last time I felt this angry. I'm angry enough to grab her by the arms and shake some sense into her. I don't care if she ends up despising me for it. This was Rune's decision, my lady. I mean, as much as it pains me to admit, I understand you're displeased with our conversation, but if you sincerely chased after her in an attempt to shake some sense into her, Sara,
may really despise you, my lady, yeah.
I can't live with that, but something's been bothering me.
Something... or something being?
It's probably the exact same thing that's all bothering you as well, or still bothering you as well. Who is she really? Is she Rune? Or is she Sara? Is she really the girl who guided us around in exchange for the perspective of a pair of outsiders, or was it all an act? I just want to know the truth, Ritona. And it's not just Rune I want to know about. I want to know about Kadia, the outer pole, the inner pole, and so much more. Now, I want to know if slavery is a culture practice here. I want to know if discriminatory practice are being done here. But more than anything, I want to know what happened to our friendo!
Selfie,
Princess.
do you think you could condone any sort of discriminatory practice, my lady? Famine, pestilence, war. These are all things that have been eradicated from Rosenheim for the most parts. Regardless of Cadia and the Outer Pole being far beyond the borders of the Manacrafters Alliance, I don't believe either of us could tolerate the practice of slavery.
It's not the matter of pragmatic, Ritona. Now that we're in a completely different land and culture, I would rather know as much as I can, even if I can't change anything.
Selfine's eyes appeared tinged with an uncharacteristic vigor as she gazed towards the direction that Rune had departed. Alright then, I guess we'll follow her, huh? Is that a yes? Or are you making me decide, princess? I guess we're following. Hours have passed well into the evening since our encounter with Rune, While Selfine slumbered away at our inn, exhausted from the afternoon's events, I silently sneaked away to the central district. What? Uncontrollable curiosity clawed away at my mind, unsettling me for the latter half of the afternoon. That curiosity was slightly put to ease once I attained the information I sought from the quartermaster. Nearby Ziva's Enterprises' Mine was a cemetery. Fortunately for me, I was informed that the cemetery was proximate to the woods where the riptide carried both Selfine and me. With my bearings in mind, I set out to return to the oxygen deficiency forest, and after several minutes I came upon the cemetery. Damn, I cannot pronounce and read today. In fact, most of the time when I'm reading this or playing this game. Fuck! Let's move on. It appeared well maintained and unusual bereft of dead, but it was sealed by wrought iron bars and a locked gate. What? But a cemetery is still a cemetery, even at night. And this distinct lack of dread and deeriness is unsettling. A thick mist suddenly fell upon the wooded area, shrouding the cemetery and my surroundings in a smoky vial. Where to begin? I bypassed the sealed gate and retrieved the parchment that the innkeeper had given me before my departure. I kinda wanna see what the fuck is going on, but I guess I'll wait. Apparently, it reads Rune Zivitz in a language here. I have to find her headstone to silence my concerns once and for all. I'm still quite illiterate in the language, so I'll have to match every name of these headstones to the name written on this parchment. This way, at least I'll know who our friend is, and whether the Rune we know is really Rune Zivitz or Sara. 20 minutes have elapsed since I began my search. This cemetery is large. The mist has caused me to lose my bearings. I can't even tell where the main gate is anymore. No. Rain! Damn it!
If I had to guess, I must have only explored about a third of the cemetery so far. This cemetery is so ludicrously large. How many generations of Cadia people are resting beneath the soil on which I stand? Damn! The mist has turned into a drizzle, and it feels as if it's only going to intensify into a downpour soon. I need to find her headstone soon. God damn it. What the fuck is it? Not even 5 minutes have passed and already the drizzle has turned into a downpour. By this time, both my coat and cloak have become drenched, slowly sapping away my body's warmth. There isn't much I can do in this rain, even less if the innkeeper's parchment becomes illegible. The rain drowned my spirits and forced me to consider looking for any form of shelter available in the cemetery. Until I saw her. Huh? Whoa! Sara, oi! What the fuck is going on? Yo, did you guys see her eyes for a few seconds? Damn! What? Sara! Her unexpected arrival left me frozen with intangible fear. Miss Ritona, are you searching for Mistress Rune's headstone? I couldn't utter a single response. Her presence and her keen insight shocked me like electricity. Until this moment, I believed that nothing could ever take me by surprise again. I wouldn't be caught off my guard, and if I ever was, I would turn to manacraft as my last resort. But even that was rendered useless by the sight of her alone. Who? I needed to gather and compose myself. I remember that she did something similar when we first met. She snuck up on us with her lifeless presence, and I failed to detect her. Her eyes never radiated red. Just what? Rune! Or Sara? Are you okay? Just, what are you really? Sara's face remained static and devoid of any emotions as the relentless droplets of rain continued to shower upon us. I struggled to keep my eyes open and focus on Sara against the instinctive reflex to blink against the intrusion of rainwater, but she didn't even bat an eye. You will not find Mistress Rune's headstone here. Why? How do you know? Is it because you're her? Are you Rune Zivitz? Who can say? What kind of response is that? Are you her, or are you not her? You have entered a premise of property that is solely exclusive to Zivitz Enterprise. You are not authorized to be on this property. I apologize, but I must insist that you leave immediately. Her last words were almost inaudible against the pitter-patter of the rain, but I understood her implication. Please, do not trouble Master Rune, though, or the Zivitz Enterprise. Both you and Miss Selphie must leave Cadia and never return. Goodbye. And with those parting words, Rune melted into the landscape and disappeared into the forest. Shit. It could have been the chill from the rain, but if not, if I'm not mistaken, I sensed a moment of sadness and solitude when her expression changed. No shit. Shit. Who was it? that I encountered in a cemetery last night. Rune's grave doesn't exist? Why? Is it because Sara is Rune? No, that can't be. The town force clearly said that Sara had died. Fuck. Damn it. This is all getting so confusing. So you snuck out without me while I was asleep, no less, and you even ran into Sara too. I could feel Selfie's biting displeasure sink its teeth into my skin. I would have liked to say a word or two to her as well, you know, but somebody didn't take that into consideration. Princess, just forgive me, my lady. But the hour was late, and I did not want to risk anything that would accelerate the development of your mana shock. Somebody wasn't thinking about what their dear friend wanted. Oh no! Princess, just fucking chill, alright? In fact, if you were there, probably shit would have gone down. I offer my lady 1,000 pardons. You have my words that this will not happen again. Never is a pretty strong word, Ritona. Selfie appeared determined to maintain her relentless glaring. Not even I thought that she would regard my actions with such scorn. I suppose I'll have to take your word for now, Ritona. But don't think that you're off the hook just yet. Understood, Princess. Listen, Ritona. I know I'm useless for the most part. Milady, no, it's not true. Oh, come on. You know it's true, so let's not deny it. I'm not saying this is to make you feel worse, but it's a fact that I have to come accept to. I have 0 talents in manacraft, battlecraft, everything really. I know I'll never be as varied and versatile as you. My fear is that I will become so burdensome that I'd be weighing you down with every step you take. Princess, that's not true. Well, I mean, I personally don't know you, but Princess, it's not true. But as much as the fate seems to prefer that I stand idly by, I feel that my proper place is to be by your side, Ritona. Please elaborate, milady. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? As my royal guardian, you've always prioritized my safety above all others, and I realize that I'll never change. If we were still in Rosenheim, I could easily appoint you successor and free you of your responsibilities of being my royal guardian, and that would put my worries to rest. But we are alone, and far away from our home. Your duty as my royal guardian is to ensure my safety, or ensure my safe return to Kingdom of Rosenheim, correct? Correct, my lady. If something happened to you, do you really think I can make it back home on my own? Ritona, I want to share the burden. We must help each other alive. Do you understand? Ritona? Here, we are on equal standing. Ritona, Rusen, Ring Vesta, you are my dearest friend. I cannot bear the thought of losing you, so please. That really caught me off guard. In this dire situation where one's title carry no weight. Where's one's title carry no weight, I mean, as far as the situation is concerned. Selphine and I are equals. How could I not notice something so simple? You have my word, my lady. From this moment forward, you and I are on equal standing. Right! It seems like I've been treating her as I did when we were both young. A large burden seems to have been lifted off my shoulders. So, if you don't mind, I actually had a suggestion I've been wanting to make.
By all means, princess.
Ritona, I would like to try casting Minecraft.
What?